Hello, Iris Zero here. Hope you're all well. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. So, today I'll talk about the recent news that came out or was confirmed yesterday. Sony are in fact working on a PlayStation 2 emulator for PlayStation 4. Now, this is really good news because it's a great way to play your old games if Sony do it right. Now, there's a video that came out by Digital Foundry, which I'll put a link in, and I'll basically summarize. They use the examples of the three PlayStation 2 Star Wars games that were that came out if you bought the bundle, the PS4 bundle of Battlefront, and and they're high-res versions work on PlayStation 4, and the evidence that showed that they're emulated and not just remastered was an option to emulate a memory card. It tells you before the game starts, okay, on the PlayStation controller, this is start and select. Basically, it's emulating a PS2 controller. But what's actually interesting, even greater, is that these games actually have trophies, which didn't come into the PlayStation 4. Now, Sony did do a patent a while back, which it would let them add trophies to older games like PS1, PS2. It looks like they're doing that now. Here's my concern of doing it right. I hope it's not like PlayStation 3. Now, when PlayStation 3 launched, you could play any PlayStation 2 game you want. Then they got rid of it. Then later, they added PlayStation 2 games with only selected games that you had to buy from the store. Even if you had that game on disc, only the digital version would work. I'm hoping that's not the case this time, because I have stacks, as you can see there. That's just a small stack of PlayStation 2 games I have a lot more, and I would love to replay them. Like, even if they don't have trophies, I wouldn't care if like Airblade didn't have trophies, because there's a lot of games that developers just won't go back to. Like, my favorite game of all time is Shadow of Memories, and sadly, it was an early PlayStation 2 game made by Konami, which I know for a fact they will never go back and do anything with that game. So hopefully it's like, alright, any game you want to play, if you have the disc, fine, but the ones we sell on the store, they'll have the extra stuff. Like, they'll all be up-res, yada yada yada. But, the ones we put on the store, they'll be fixed with trophies and stuff. So it's really good. I hope that's what they do. But you know what? I'll just take a full emulator, no trophies. Just let me play all my games. Because the PC EPSXE, whatever that emulator is, that nails it, and it looks high res. All the games look great. So surely if people on their spare time, like developers and stuff, if they can figure out how to do a PS2 emulator, surely Sony can do it. So we'll see. And have it as a separate app. It doesn't have to be in the firmware. Have it as its own separate app, like an emulator app. And I don't know, maybe add PS1 games. Maybe I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, so it looks exciting. PSX is just around the corner, so maybe that would be a cool place to talk about that stuff. So we'll see. So until next time, or until Monday, I'll probably do a review of Survivor Series if I stay up and watch it. Until then, I shall say to y'all, have a good one.